Hi guys, this is Tony Chen, the founding member of Pledge. Today, I'm very excited to be here in Palo Alto to see my good friend, Dr. Stephen Tse, here at the Harmony headquarters at Palo Alto. So Stephen, we've been friends for what, 4 years now, 5 years now, and it's great to learn from you, and you are somebody I truly respect. Why don't you start off by telling us about your background and how you get into this blockchain and DeFi?
Well, thanks Tony.
Yeah.
It's great that we are really spending time not just in Silicon Valley together for the last few years, but the fact that we can be like collaborating and be partners in this journey. Obviously, Tony is someone that I deeply respect and really get to almost sometimes get to know each other, talk ideas every week, right? I think that's very precious. And now that both of our project launching DeFi initiative together, really go back to 5 years ago when we met. Right, we really is the people that have been in big companies like Microsoft and Google, and you've been to many of the venture in China, and we said, hey, what about blockchain? Right? I think for the audience here is when Tony and I started, we are just looking at blockchain. We understand what it is, but we really figure out together what we can do about it. So I think DeFi is what really is something that really meaningful for us to build a product around, but the broader initiative that we're doing, entrepreneurship journey, as well as helping each other in Silicon Valley, and it really just go a long way.
Great, excellent. So Dr. Tse has been my good friend for the past 5 years, and he's been very humble. He got his degree from University of Pennsylvania, right? PhD in compilers, right? Yes. And your last startup got acquired by Apple, right? Yes. And he's brave enough to do another startup, right? Somebody I really look up to, right? And he actually inspired me to start my DeFi project. Somebody I really look up to. He was the one who got me into this DeFi space. So Dr. Tse, why don't you tell us more about DeFi? How did you discover this opportunity? Absolutely. And what happened? How did it all get started?
Both of us are in DeFi now. To say that whether you and I have more ideas together or whether we start together, it's a lot to look forward, even forward, right? I think Pledge is a really the right product market fit right now, right? For Harmony, we always play the platform. So hopefully when Pledge with the user acquisition and launch and the platform play that we can be a part of. For us, the DeFi story is very simple. We really think that we set out the journey for when we start 4 years ago and say, can we really think about a different economic model for many people to collaborate, for consumer to do lending the way that you guys are finally putting the DeFi product together. And for us, we think harder on the scalability part, the security part, but then we really need people like you that have built many products, that understand even consumer product from very early on. I think it's just a great part that finally that it comes together with you guys.
Great, excellent. Yeah, so I watched how Dr. Tse grow from like zero, right? Harmony from nothing, right? In the beginning, one person, white paper, right? Did the private sale, right? Did the public sale, right? And then list the token on Binance, right? The test net, right? Remember the test net campaign, right? The whole thing, right? And launch the main net, get the validator sign up, right? Not easy, right? So I watched how Stephen grow himself and the company, right? The protocol from what, 1 Telegram user to now what, 20,000, over 20,000 Telegram. It's a great community, right? So he does such a phenomenal job. I personally have a lot of respect for him because I can never possibly imagine I can do something that he is doing, right? He has done, right? So very impressive. And he's always a visionary, right? He always spot an opportunity early on, right? Think about the gaming, think about the NFT in the beginning, right? Now the DAO, right? So tell us more about where do you envision like DeFi and DAO coming up in the 3 to 5 years?
Thank you, Tony. It is really a long journey, as you said. But Tony, you are way too humble to just talk about me, right? As like the whole Harmony team was also so grateful for your mentorship throughout the years too. I think Tony always bring the best people together, always help each other first before even asking what you have. And you say Harmony that have done the journey, and Tony done far more in his previous career. But even the Pledge project now, right? That never mind of your past experience with the best university at Stanford and Berkeley, and achievement at Microsoft and the Field Startup. But what you have done, even this project in the last few months was incredible.
Yeah.
Right? Not just bringing the 50,000 community together, but also launching a product with all the best partners. I think you're going to be amazing.
Yeah. Because of you, right? You are somebody I look up to, right? Because of you.
I'll be very happy to talk about NFT and DAO tying back to DeFi as well.
Yes.
I think you guys really are solving the hardest problem first. Right?
It's your idea.
Fixed rate lending, fixed rate earns, is going to bring the next millions of users first.
Exactly.
Right? They don't need to ask why.
Right.
They have very clear value proposition.
Right.
It's what we need to solve together. Right. I think you guys working on the whole BTC and the lending and like the platform angle is perfect. Right. Really bring the mobile users really first thing. But I think what's fun is also the DAO. And then into conversation now.
Yes, tell us more. Tell us
more about DAO. So let's not talk about NFT, otherwise we will spend hours here.
Tell us more about DAO.
I think DAO is also what you guys are very understanding, right? It's not about a foundation project or another like team initiative, but from very early on with 50,000 community and what's not, that it is of a community project that everyone can participate.
Yes.
In the DAO, it just means that everyone is very clear of the initiatives as well as the mandates, if not even the incentives. I think what you guys set out to be set out that way is perfect.
Exactly, right.
We are very honestly late to the DAO, even though we talk about early on of Harmony Foundation and then how to have DAO to take anything, but we are very lucky that finally many of the DAO toolings, many of the DAO, they need to scale. Many of our ecosystem fund need to be funding the different initiative can come in the form of DAO.
Well, okay,
hopefully maybe there will be a DAO to DAO initiative that we can do very soon.
Perfect. Excellent, great. Okay, so final question. So for DeFi, DAO, and NFT, have you come across any interesting project lately that you see that have a lot of transaction volume, or you guys are interested because you are doing a perfect layer one, right? So you see a lot of interesting project, right? So Pledge is one of those, right? Sure. So there'll be a lot more, right? So why don't you share with us some of the interesting DAO project you come across lately?
For the great question. I hope like Pledge will be like really converting all the 50,000 users, 1 million users onto like such a scalable cross-chain initiative, right? Because every network platform really need the lending problem.
Yes.
Lending is really the first product market fit of any blockchain initiative.
Right.
So when you ask me what are the great thing about NFT as well as DAO, it all actually manifests what you said about as a lending, as a fixed income question, right? I think you guys really capture the cream of the fit now. The thing is, can we all do it in a cross-chain style? It's what Harmony want to push the narrative.
Sure.
It's not going to be just about Harmony platform. When your users come, they don't care whether it's going to be earning from Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Terra, or Binance margin. The user is going to ask, where's the best yield?
Right.
Can I de-risk it by spreading across different networks?
Right.
Can you have a tool and product and hopefully your mobile apps that show users that it is really not about the infrastructure or the asset that they care about, but the user experience and the lending trusts, right? They trust DAO, they trust your platform.
Right.
So that's what we're seeing, right?
Got it.
Easily, the fixed income product that whether Terra and what we launch on the One Wallet to think about users don't need to worry about security.
Right.
Is what we do think that you asked me what the hot product, right? Origin, Gnosis, and Loopring. To me, is not what everyone heard about every day about Aave as well as Curve. But you asked me what would be the breakout that everyone should know about even this year, right? And on the NFT and DAO side, same thing, right? Very early on, give them incentives. We give them incentives and say, hey, we just need to bring users as a social referral. Can we make that as a mandate, if not even an on-chain initiative, that anyone give the referrals, anyone that bring in this TVL to be given that incentives to be a DAO themselves?
Sounds great.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's do it. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, great. So I thank you guys for joining our fireside chat with Dr. Steven Tse. We really appreciate his time, and it's good that we have him today at the Harmony office. So we need to thank you, Dr. David Tse, for the time and all the advice, and I'll talk to you guys more next time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah.